is on the cards.
Kunal, coming on the crude oil prices, where we've seen some pressure come in today after yesterday's gains, do you see further downside?
Until and unless any geopolitical crisis takes place in the Middle East, I think oil is heading down, because Saudi Arabia has clearly mentioned by end of next week they are going to restore all the production which has been lost in the drone attack. So I think oil looks weak to me. Any spike from present levels is a good opportunity to go short. 4190, 4200 on MCX, good levels to go short for the downside target of 4050, and stop loss should be placed at 4240.
Kunal, Manisha, thank you very much for joining in. With that, it curtains down on halftime report. Before that, just a quick update on the markets. We saw a bit of profit taking in the early part of the trading session, but in the last 1 or 2 hours of trade, the markets have pretty much been moving sideways. There was one dip which was being bought into, but as we speak, the Bank Nifty is the one which is under pressure, but that's the one which had rallied 3,700 points in the last 2 trading sessions. So off that, it's given up close to about 450 points. So that's down close to about 1.5% under pressure. Eicher Motors was one of the big movers, and that's down close to about 5%. With that, once again, stay tuned. After a short break, Business Lunch will take the market action forward.
Brought to you by Tata Tiago and HDFC Life.
गूंजती धड़कनों से दीवारें हैं, क्यों कहीं और जाने को फिरते हैं, मन कहता आज घर पे रहते हैं।
सेरा, कुछ पल घर के नाम।
Jogging in the morning is a great way to start the day. Laughing together and enjoying picnics with loved ones are delightful. Life is better when the air is cleaner. The cleaner burning natural gas ExxonMobil provides to India can power homes, vehicles and industries, but is also one of the ways to reduce Delhi's emissions and improve air quality. ExxonMobil.
अब मम्मी और पापा अभी भी होटल ढूंढ रहे हैं उनके वेकेशन के लिए। सुपर आइडिया है दिवाली प्रेजेंट के लिए। शिवागो पे चेक करती हूँ। शिवागो प्रमुख बुकिंग वेबसाइट्स को स्कैन करता है ताकि आप अपने पसंदीदा होटल पे सबसे अच्छी डील पा सकें और 3,600 रुपए तक बचत कर सकते हैं। हैप्पी दिवाली, हैप्पी वेकेशंस। होटल शिवागो।
मेरे पास सेलो है, गर्मा गर्म चाय।
सेलो वैक्यूम स्टील की थर्मोसील टेक्नोलॉजी रखे गरम को गरम और ठंडे को ठंडा 24 घंटे। सेलो वैक्यूम स्टील फ्लास्क।
झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया।
आप कार बेचो, हम बेस्ट प्राइस देंगे। तो क्या डिसाइड किया?
प्राइस तो बेस्ट है, इधर उधर घूम के पता चलेगा इनका स्कोर सबसे हाई है, तो गाड़ी की इनिंग्स इधर ही खत्म करो। मेरी मानो, कार बेचनी हो तो कास्ट 24।
This is TV18 and you're watching CNBC TV18.
Brought to you by
Amul, the taste of India.
Cello vacuum steel flask, rakhe garam ya thanda 24 घंटे. And Exxon Mobil natural gas for cleaner air.
Bulls take a breather today after a 1,000-point Nifty rally that we saw, and key indices see mild profit booking. Mid-cap index corrects 0.8%, and HDFC Twins, ICICI Bank, and Larsen & Toubro are under pressure. Reliance Industries and IT biggies charge ahead today.
Some lenders to the SL Group invoked the pledge by selling shares of Z Entertainment. Sources say SBI Mutual Fund and Kotak AMC are likely to have sold. Z and Dish TV shares are off their early lows on management clarification that the remaining lenders have provided an in-principle extension.
In stocks making news today, Oro Pharma slips after market regulator SEBI imposes a 22 crore rupees fine for violation of insider trading norms. MCX sees a sharp rally following a brokerage upgrade.
The government is likely to announce the borrowing calendar for the second half today. The street is watching to see if the 3.3% fiscal deficit target will be breached.
Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Lunch. I'm Nisha Podar, and with me as always is Sonia Shenoy. Sonia, good afternoon. After 2 days of stupendous rally that we saw on the markets, today probably is the time for the bulls to take a breather. So Nifty 50 is down almost 0.25% of points and is at 11,568 levels. So is really consolidating at those levels at the moment. As far as the mid-cap index is concerned, that has taken a deeper cut, and in fact, unlike yesterday, where Bank Nifty was really taking a larger chunk of the bulls and contribution, today it's down over 1.5%. In fact, if you take a look at the overall contribution, Sonia, it is a mirror image that has been formed. All those stocks which rallied yesterday are really seeing a profit booking, and on the other hand, the types of Reliance which were taking a breather yesterday are really buoyant today.
Oh, absolutely. So that just tells you one thing, right? People are taking home their profits. So after a 4,000-point rally that you've seen in the Bank Nifty, 400 points has come off. I think that's not such a large amount. In fact, it's the most prudent thing to do. If you are sitting on gains, then you might as well take it home after the kind of mammoth rally that you've seen. But the Bank Nifty, just don't lose sight of what's happening there, because right now it's down about 500 points to the lowest point of trade. And a lot of stocks in the Bank Nifty, look at SBI, for example, huge volumes being traded on the downside. So as we speak, about 2.5 crore shares are being traded on SBI on the downside. So definitely some profit taking over there. But let's move on. Reliance is the biggest index gainer. Morgan Stanley has come out with a bullish note on the stock and raised its target price. So my colleague Sonal Boothra is here to tell us the rationale behind that report. Sonal.
Well, yes, big gains coming in for Reliance Industries today. That is because Morgan Stanley has increased the target price on the stock to 14.69 from 13.49 earlier. It is their top pick in the Asian refining segment. They say that they are confident that the earnings should increase because of higher refining margins. The other two reasons are the lower tax rates that the that the government just announced, and also cheaper gas feed costs. So basically, the input costs, they have been coming down, and that is something that should positively impact their refining margins. They're expecting 17% EPS growth over next 1 year. They also say that Reliance should be the biggest beneficiary for the IMO rules that kickstart from 1st Jan 2020. They have a margin tracker which highlights that there has been a 30% quarter to date increase in Reliance's refinery margins. Also globally, the refining margins, they have come off the lows that we saw. They were multi-quarter low levels. They have improved tad bit from those levels. They're also estimating a 27% compounded annual growth in their refining EBITDA by FY21. So overall, they're turning positive on the refining segment of the company. Back to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Sonal, for getting us all those details. Just when everybody thought that all the positives of debt going down, Reliance becoming a debt-free company is getting all baked into the stock price, this is coming in as a big boost. Now let's take it straight to the flashes on your screen right now. And Axis Bank's QIP had many takers, remember, and sources say that the bank will see cumulative transformative capital enhancement of over 16,500 crore rupees. And Abhishek is joining us with exclusive details. Abhishek, tell us more fundraising coming in for Axis Bank.
Well, sources tell CNBC TV18 that the fundraising is not limited to QIP alone, and there are external factors